Just like any other field of study dealing with the human body, our spine has normal values for its alignment and structure. So from the front, your spine and posture should be straight up and down with the center of your head, your chest, your pelvis, all neatly lined up like a well-stacked tower. So when you view it from the side, your spine wants these 3 equal balanced curves, one in the neck, one in the mid-back, one in the low back, so it's an S shape. And if you look at it from the outside, what you want to see is your ear, shoulder, hip, and ankle all lined up. Now, so that's how a neat aligned overall posture is from the outside. And the closer your posture is to these normals, the stronger your spine is going to be on the inside. So why does this even matter? Well, correct spinal structure and those beautiful curves actually play a huge role in decreasing the physical and neurological stress on your entire body, on your nervous system, and I cover that in this video that you see on the screen. So check that out when you're done watching this one. But first, how do you know if your spine is in this harmonious state? Well, the most definitive way is standing full spine x-rays, but unless you have an x-ray machine hid away in your closet, let's try something a little bit simpler that you can do at home. So to get a good idea of your spine's health, we can do that by checking your posture. And here are 2 easy postural assessments that you can do right now. So first up is called the mirror test, or we could say the phone test, which you'll see in a second why we can call it that. So just all you do, stand in front of a mirror, preferably a full-length mirror that you can see from your feet all the way up to the top of your head. So with your feet hip-width apart, imagine a line, a plumb line from the ceiling coming straight down between your feet. Now, as you look at yourself, see if the line hits the center of your pelvis, of your chest, of your face, like right there between your eyebrows. Or as you're looking at yourself, is your pelvis, your trunk, your head shifted to one side or the other? And don't forget to check your shoulder height too. Is one shoulder lower than the other? Is your head tipped one way? Is your head rotated? So for the side view, it's a little bit harder to do without a picture, but since you more than likely have a smartphone, you can take a quick snapshot of the side view of yourself. So from the left or right side of you, you can take a snapshot, and looking at that, is your ear, your shoulder, your hip, your ankle lined up or not? So that's what you want to check with this mirror test, or if you want to call it a phone test too, because you could also take the picture from the front. But we want to see, are those points lined up? So next is the wall test. So you're going to stand with your back against the wall. You're going to push your hips, your butt, your mid-back between the shoulder blades, and then your shoulders against the wall. Now your feet are going to be about 5 to 10 centimeters or 2 to 4 inches away from the wall. So it's almost like you're leaned up against it. You're going to take one of your hands, you're going to slide it behind your low back in that curve. And in this position, with your hips and your mid-back touching and the hand behind your back, your feet 5 to 10 centimeters or 2 to 4 inches away from the wall, the heels away from the wall, where is your head? Is your head able to touch comfortably against the wall? Or is it difficult for you to do so? Is it easy, not so easy? And it's a good measure of, okay, do you have poor posture, that slumped posture? It's hard for you to get back into that position. The harder it is for you to do, the more distorted and weakened and injured your posture and spine could be. So now by doing those assessments, you probably have a better idea of how your spine and posture are doing. But again, remember, any distortions or imbalances away from that normal could be a sign of weakness, injury, stress on your spine and nervous system. But don't worry, I got your back, literally. So in our upcoming videos, we're going to explore how to correct the posture and spine, but also how to make sure that we're nurturing those beautiful, normal spinal curves that we all want to have for overall optimal health.